Hey guys, it's Trish, and we're back with our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Dave.
Yay. 2-minute two.
Last week we talked about welcoming our LGBTQ plus neighbors. So what about the people that are like, no way, God doesn't really want them?
Yeah, and this is a problem, and all of its permutations are a problem. Well, we love them, but not their behavior and stuff like that. Stop, just stop. Time out. We need some consistency here, and that's the problem. We don't have it.
Okay.
All right, Now personally, I do not think that having an LGBTQ plus identity is inherently sinful, and I give you 16 pages of biblical stuff that says you shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
That said, long story short, these relationships, of course, can be broken, can be misused, but so can heterosexual relationships. And any church that sits here condemning LGBTQ plus relationships without addressing heterosexual abuse and child abuse and marital, all this stuff, can kiss my pectoral cross. It is not okay. So we need some consistency.
Okay.
If we believe that LGBTQ plus relationships are not inherently sinful or any more sinful than heterosexual relationships, we don't have a problem. If we think they are, and I don't think, forgive me LGBTQ plus people, but I want to address this segment of the population, even if you think they are, we need consistency there too, because you know what? You do things wrong, I do things wrong, and I'm a freaking pastor. I'm allowed to stand up there and do. So even if you thought it was sinful, does that bar God from loving you, God's grace from working for you? And by the way, if you don't think you intentionally sin, you need to come and see me. Write me, myboisechurch.org, and let's talk about your life and see all the ways that you intentionally mess up every day and call it good, right? And yet we let people like you and me, not only in the church, but lead the church and be voices in the church and stuff like that. But we're going to point to sexual orientation and say, nope, except for that, that's more powerful than God's grace, that's more dominant in our theology. No. So, consistently, if there's not a problem with it, no big deal. If it's not inherently more sinful, even if you think it is, God bless you, I hope you reform, but even if you think it is, we let you in with intentionally sinful stuff too. There's no basis for which to exclude these people. So, either way you go, it says LGBTQ plus people and heterosexual people belong together equally in God's family and in God's community, the church.
Wow, that was a lot, but I'm hoping that you guys have your own questions and answers and whatever you want to send in to myboisechurch.org, and we will definitely see you next Tuesday.